Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 104 of our Enigmatica 6 Expert Let's Play series, where today we are talking about my 2-hour fun with our librarian that we had set up last episode. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and we're getting Terrasteel. We're setting up our terrestrial agglomeration plate, all that good stuff, so let's get started. Welcome back, friends, to another wonderful day here in the world of TheAndrata, where we are going to do, the stuff, the things, and all the knickknacks and the paddywhacks, and we're going to give the dogs a bone. Today, we are going to, first off, update my to-do list here, make sure I got everything. I've left these runes on because there's still some of these things I need to automate, so I just haven't dealt with it yet. When we get to those, we'll get there, but yeah, for now, it's okay. Anyway, we are going to work on continuing our journey into Botania and get ourselves our Terrasteel done. Maybe open the portal to Alfheim. We'll see where we end up and if we have the resources for it. If I'm going to have to do some in-between episode crafting. First off, though, let's go up to our wizard tower and pop up here and check out our librarian guy here who is sitting here with a Knowledge of the Ages 1 book. Let me tell you, this guy, I probably spent about, I don't even know, 2 hours. I'm gonna go with 2 hours. I watched 2 episodes of Peaky Blinders before I got to this. Just started the show. So far, it's pretty darn good. But yeah, I literally sat there with my laptop, remoted into my desktop here, and I just cycled through trades. Click, click. Trade, click, click, trade, and it took forever. It's actually a pretty darn good trade. 1 emerald in a book. So if we take a look at our backpack, we got all of them. I don't know. I was going to try and calculate how much Knowledge of the Ages books I would need to get to Knowledge of the Ages 7, because we're going to have to combine all these up with our Knowledge of the Ages 3 here. And I was like trying to do the math, and then I'm like, wait a minute. It's one emerald. I really don't care. I'll have extra if I need them. So I just bought half a backpack's worth. But hey, don't run. Get over here. But if we take a look at our emerald supply, we are actually running pretty low. We're down to 278 emeralds, and I'm gonna have to do something about that. I don't know if I should have an emerald bee in my thing, but I don't think the emerald honeycombs produce. Like if I took a look at usage, it's not producing one per. It's a 50% chance to produce a chunk each time. So yeah, and it's not like the honey or the bee is going to be producing these like super crazy often or anything. We really should actually, you know what? Let's take a look at tier 3 apiary. Or I'm sorry, tier 2 apiaries. We're sitting at tier 1s right now. We should start looking into upgrading these. We'll add this to our to-do list. But what is the cost? Oh, it's any kind of honeycomb block, rune of air, an aura bloom, and a sunflower. Aura bloom, I think, is that the flower that you get from having too much aura in an area? Let's look up, we're going to Google this real quick in our book. Aura bloom, aura plants. Grows in any kind of area where there is grass to be found, usually in small patches. Finding areas can be especially useful. Oh, it's actually just a natural gent. So I just got to go find this? Okay. We'll go find that plant, and then we can make a tier 2 apiary. Now, if we wanted to upgrade tier 2 to tier 3, that's actually not difficult either. And tier 3 to tier 4, that's more challenging. Iridescent altar, so that's going to require a ton of light. But yeah, that's actually pretty good. The advantage with these is that these output honeycomb blocks versus honeycomb combs. So honeycombs at a tier 2, but tier 3 outputs blocks, which means every time a bee processes, it basically 9x's the bee's processing. So I think we can get up to tier 3 probably very soon. Next episode, we'll see where we end up with that, but I don't see why that actually isn't possible. The only caveat with this is make sure you read that red text. Crafting this will not return any bees, so make sure you remove them all before crafting. So we're gonna have to take all our bees out of our apiary that we're gonna upgrade it, and then put all the bees back. It's gonna be a process, it's gonna be a pain, but we'll get it done. So anyway, Knowledge of the Ages, we got a bunch of those. We also have all the stuff that we need here to go ahead and get ourselves our terrestrial agglomeration plate and our Terrasteel. We're going to make 4 Terrasteel to start with, and then we'll go from there. Everything here is all stuff that we've already seen. Rune of Mana, Infused Rock, Block of Star Metal, Firmament. All this stuff is fairly simple. Isnium is our only challenge at the moment. I have 2 Isnium ore left, so technically I can make 2 more Terrasteel, which may be a thing because there's the Terra B, the Terrestrial B. And you take... Oh, actually... Oh, you're actually really cheap. Overall, it's very cheap, and you make... Oh, never mind. Oh, yeah. Oh, I was going to say it replaces the Isnium. No, it replaces the Mana Steel, which is the easiest part of this whole thing, actually. The Mana Steel is not difficult to make at all. I was hoping it might replace the Isnium. So is this really even needed? The only other thing that we could look at is like the honeycomb and see if that has any special usage. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, the honeycomb literally just makes... Okay, well, maybe getting the Terra B is not like super duper important. Anyway, let's take a look inside of my diamond chest here real quick, because you're going to see I have a ton of stuff. Like I said, it took 2 hours for me cycling through this, and as we went through, I grabbed whatever good trades I could find, as many as I could, killed the guy, spotted another one, dropped them in, cycled the trades out. It was also mentioned in the comments that if I swap these 2 around, it's going to work better for us, but I tried that, and if we do it... oh, I have to actually disable this. If I do that, it breaks in places too fast. It's just not slow enough to do it. And I actually have to trigger this cycle. So if I take this and I manually place the lectern the first time, and then I trigger this. Excuse me? Place it. There we go. It's too fast. It doesn't allow them to cycle their trades because it's just, it's too quick of the break. And I don't know if there's any way to like slow this down. So having these be breaker, and if you did anything, terminate, that works fine. And it does a double pulse. Someone also mentioned, before we get into all the stuff in the chest, that if we do use an observer, it's outputs a double pulse. This would be nice because this is, I'm not gonna, like, we're gonna do more of this. Do I need to do it this way then? The observer has to see the pulse, I'm assuming. So if I put the pulse on the... Are you kidding me, buddy? Wait, you placed that way? Why would you do that? Go like that. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to scroll wheel to this. There you go. Observer here. If I put this on your face, do you do the thing? It does. Observers put a double pulse out. Okay, that's nice. So we can actually do this, and then it makes it a little bit easier for me to cycle instead of having to click twice. I like that. We'll leave it this way and be happy with it. So anyway, let's take a look inside of our handy dandy chest of enchantment, because we have a lot of stuff in here, and this is more for just stocking up on things, but some of the stuff we're going to probably actually use. So if we take a look in here, we have Vitality 3. Came across this as we went, bought a bunch of them because it can go up to, I believe, Vitality 7. Vitality 7. And this increases the maximum health of the wearer. Don't know what it can go on, but I bought some so that we can get it and get some extra health. I like that idea. Down here we have Fortune, so we can have a Fortune, and I actually have... maybe it's the looting. Yeah, okay. So we have Fortune 5 on here so that we can get Fortune up to Fortune 7, I believe. Yep. So we can get Fortune 7 on here, which I got enough to be able to make 2 Fortune 7s because we might be able to do some tricky icky stuff with Tetra and get ourselves up to Fortune 14, maybe. We're going to see if it works. I did it in my All the Mods 7 playthrough. Yes. No. My Better Minecraft Plus playthrough, I believe I did it in. Anyway, we're going to try it again. We'll see what it is when we get to that point. But we have Fortune 5 books. We have Sharpness 4, so we can get Sharpness. The sharpness 4 here is going to be for our sword that we end up building for our Knowledge of the Ages farmer that we're going to put into our pedestal upgrade. So this is going to get that with sharpness 7. We also have looting and a bunch of looting so that we can put looting on all the things. And I believe we can get looting up to 14 as well. So we're going to try that and get looting as high as we can. Let's see. Over here in these vertical columns, I have pedestal range, pedestal area, capacity, and advanced. I think I have pedestal magnet somewhere around here too. Yeah. I figured I might as well grab a couple of these books while we're here. I don't know when we're going to need them, but we got them. If we do, it'll help with pedestal stuff when we get there. Let's see. For my crossbow, this is the crossbow we got a long time ago that we looted from somewhere. I figured, hey, let's pimp out this crossbow. So we got punch 3, true shot 5. I don't know if this applies to these arrows to a crossbow, but we'll see. I got endless quiver, of course. Quick charge 3, crescendo of bolts 5. And now that I think about it, I don't know if we can have 2 green enchants on there. So we're going to have to try that later. Power 7 and then impact 7. And actually, now that I think about it, I'm looking at this. This is for Guns Without Roses. I don't think impact is going to be able to apply to this. Whatever. So let's see. What else do we have? These are some miscellaneous enchants that I decided to pick up because they sounded interesting. Curse of Mercy. I'm thinking with this, when I saw this enchant, Curse of Mercy, what it does is it prevents a weapon from dealing a lethal blow. If we take a look at Wixie shards, in order to make these shards, you have to, they're obtained by using Dispel on a witch while it is less than half health. How do you get a witch to less than half health without killing the witch? So I'm like, Curse of Mercy prevents a weapon from dealing a lethal blow. So if I get another pedestal set up with a sword with Curse of Mercy on there and just let it, witches spawn in, let it attack the witches, and then maybe have a Ars Nouveau turret casting Dispel constantly or something like that, that'll get us the Wixie shards. I don't know. It was an idea. We'll see how that works out. Boon of the Earth 3, ores may be found when mining stone. I'm like, hey, let's throw that on our pickaxe. Why not? When we mine stone, we can get random ores. We also have chainsaw, and I just thought this sounded cool because trees will be annihilated. I'm assuming that this is going to vein mine trees, but the name of it was just really cool. So I'm going to throw it on an axe, chop down a tree, and then probably never use it again. But I thought it was cool. Let's see. Scorching Heat. I don't know. I got this because I saw in the Discord a couple days ago, the Enigmatica 6 Discord, someone mentioned the usage of Scorching Heat for something. I don't know what it was. Don't remember, but I got it. I'm like, hey, it's here. I'm going to grab it. Maybe it's used for some endgame crafting recipe or something. I'll go back through and look, but I picked it up. Backstabbing 3 amplifies damage when striking a target from behind. I figure that can go on Geb's Ubermite here, and then a couple other things. Whew. It was a lot of enchants. Like I told you, 2 hours of cycling enchants was no joke. Like it was not a lot of fun, but we did it. We got it. And so over here, I have Growth Serum, Chromatic Aberration, and Unbreaking. These 3 enchants I'm going to put on a set of shears, though I don't know if I want to use mana shears or regular shears. I don't know if there's some kind of indestructible shears. That would be great. But what I want to do is set up a simple sheep wool farm. And with the Chromatic Aberration, it will change the color of the wool so that we have all the colors of wool. And then Growth Serum, they have a 50% chance to instantly regrow their wool, so things go faster. Right. Okay, let's talk about these 3 up here. We have Insight, and Sweeping Edge. This is also for our sword when we get to it. I don't know if Insight can go on to a sword or if this is an armor item only, but I have Insight 3 on my helmet, so I figure, hey, we might as well get more Insight. I'll strip these enchants off, split them, put what I want back on them, and then re-enchant this whole thing. It's not that big of a deal. It's a pain, but it's not that big of a deal to do. Let's put my Paxel back. Okay. So let's see, we've talked about all this. Okay, so the last thing that we want to talk about is our fishing rod here. Now, the fishing rod, I have a fishing rod set up with Luck of the Sea, Angler's Bounty, and then this enchantment called Pilfering. May steal a piece of armor from hooked targets. I got this because someone had mentioned that I believe it was James in the Discord that mentioned that all of our iron golems, I can actually use that Pilfering enchant and use it on them. Doesn't aggro them, doesn't cause any damage or anything, and I can steal armor off of them. I can't steal weapons, but I can steal armor. So I'm like, hey, let's set it up. I don't know if Angler's Bounty and all that stuff affects it, but yeah, we got plenty of them, so we can get more armor. The only thing that I don't have that's like mythic is our boots. But I have a set of mythic boots somewhere in our system. But it'd be cool to upgrade some of these, you know, and see what else we can get. I'm not gonna complain about it. But anyway, so that's our enchantments. And then if we ever need to cycle any other villagers or get any other enchants or anything like that, we have this set up here. It works fantastically, if a little slow. But that is that. So what I want to do is go pop home. I'm going to grab myself a chest. I'm going to put all these Knowledge of the Ages books in that, because that's what we're kind of, the whole goal of that was to have Knowledge of the Ages. So let's do this. And you. And I'm going to need to upgrade this chest. Son of a gun. Let's do chest upgrade kit thing. Iron to gold. No, we're going to go. I don't know why I went with a wooden chest. That didn't make any sense. There we go. Yeah, that was not the most brilliant idea I ever had before. Okay, so that takes care of that. We'll put our pedestal in there, and then I'll probably go grab our other enchants that we're going to put on our sword because, you know, why not? And where was the 3 book? I want to have that on a separate row so that it's on its own, all isolated, and we can do the thing. We're missing something. Oh, my backpack. That's what we're missing. Okay, so now we can go ahead and get my backpack. Excuse me? I'm trying to see, can I shift click to pick this back up immediately? I can. Let's get outside. Okay. So with all that being said, enchants are good. We're going to be good on enchanting for a while. Let's go ahead and continue on with our Botania. So this did run fairly, I mean, it ran well enough that we have everything in here. On reload, though, it's not working again. I don't know why. So I guess I'll trigger this and we'll see. Again, it's all within a chunk boundary, so it shouldn't be an issue, but it seems to be something still flubbed it up on the world load. But it did run after that, after last episode when we fixed it. It ran indefinitely from there, so I just got to trigger it once and then it does the thing. Honestly, I don't know why I kickstarted it because we're full here, but we're not going to be very soon, so yeah. So what do we need to do? Well, first thing first, we need to wait for nighttime, and I think I just slept through a day too, didn't I? Or a night, didn't I? Because we need to make our terrestrial agglomeration plate. So let's go ahead and get it ready to be nighttime. And we're going to make our terrestrial agglomeration plate. It is a Starlight crafting recipe. This is the recipe. Again, all very simple stuff that we've seen and stuff that we've automated at this point for the most part. Even the upgrade matrices. I have Smoldering Lapis compound upgraded, automated. The only thing I don't is this part. Like, I can't make the coarse lapis because I don't have that automated, but this is taught to the system. We had extras, though, so I didn't have to worry about it. So we have that. And then over here, this is all the stuff that we need to make our... this really goes over here, get our terrestrial agglomeration plate, and then make our Terrasteel. And we're also going to need a spark because you have to put a spark on top of the thing. Right, man. Okay, so it is getting to be nighttime. We should be able to pop upstairs, swap out this, grab my resonating wand. And yes, I know that my morphing tool has a resonating wand in there, but sometimes the morphing tool is just not the most convenient thing to use in the world. And grab all the stuff out of the inventory. Bam. And we're almost there. Which is actually pretty good because the sun is not fully set. Like, it's still there and we have plenty of light power. So, like, I'm not going to complain about how much light power we use or have available to us. These astral relays are definitely the way to go to boost your light. I always set these up, even if I don't need to. I still always set them up. A, it looks cool. I like the look of all these particle effects flowing into your altar. Once you get into the higher tiers of astral sorcery and you get like collector crystals and all that stuff, it's really not 100% necessary, but I still leave it up because it just looks so cool. Let's go ahead and get more. Let's do, I think, don't rock crystals get you more? Or you know what? It was mentioned in the Discord I was reading. Resonating gems actually can get you like 500 buckets or something like that. Look at how fast that filled up. And this should be emptying into our system. Like, we should be getting Starlight, right? Oh, actually, we're full on Starlight anyway in our tank. But yeah, it filled up very quickly. So they produce a ton of Starlight. All right, all of that terrestrial agglomeration plate. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy set up. So I'm doing this off of memory. I did not look in the book, so I may be doing it wrong, but I believe that this is how we set this up. So we need to place this here, 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 here. Basically just going to clear out this little area. And we're going to do this, along with this, and then this guy here, and then our spark on top. And then, do I need like a spark over a mana pool? I believe. I'm telling you, Botania's been around for so long, but I always forget how it works. Okay, so that should theoretically be it, and I believe it's going to drain this entire mana pool to make this, to make each one of these. So we're going to use all 4 of those mana pools. But if we drop all of this stuff on here, and it doesn't get picked back up, go away, run away. Oh, are you kidding me? Buddy, why? Where are those ranged augments? Like, come on, Captain here. I don't know if I need all 4, but like, let's do 2 and see if that affects it. I'm going to have to pull all that stuff back out of the system again, but I guess since I'm here, I might as well grab my ring, take it off. The problem is that if this starts the process and then that thing magnets it up, it's going to stop the process and we're going to lose the mana in the interim. Okay. You. Craft. Do the thing. Darn it, I'm going to have to look it up. I always forget how this works. Let's pick all this stuff up because it ain't doing the thing. Let's go here. And Lexica Botania, we are looking for Terrasteel. Creating the plate, yep, that's fine. I'm assuming I have this right. Terrasteel agglomeration placed over a checkerboard pattern of lapis and living rock or shimmer rock. This block that needs to be provided mana with sparks being the most efficient mode of transfer. Okay. After a plate is set up, ready to receive mana, tossing 1 mana steel and pearl will begin. About half a mana pool's worth. Yep, I did that. That's how we do that. There's living rock under the plate. That's what I have. So I'm assuming my spark isn't sparking. Do I need to like, does this spark need to be here? Or do I just need to set up a mana spreader and just say, forget about it? Are you kidding me? I forgot that you have to make mana spreaders up top. Okay, let's go ahead and craft everything that we need. Glimmering living wood is going to be you 2. Give me all this stuff. Buddy, you didn't give me nearly enough stuff. Crystal glass pane. Spreader. 2 glimmering. There's living wood. Crystal glass pane. 2 more living wood, a spark, and infused sun metal. Goodness gracious, come on. And you're made up there, right? Yeah, sun metal block. Do the thing. Let's go, buddy. I don't got time to wait for you. Hurry up. Aura it up. It's not that difficult. Just go faster for me. Hey, but this is working perfect. A little slow. I don't know if there's any way to like speed up the natural altar or anything, but it works great. Like, I'm not going to complain too much. I will complain. Go faster. Yeah, there we go. Just a little bit of time in a bottle solves all of the world's problems. Just want to get this done quickly because we're going to run out of starlight. And it was you. And you. And you. What am I missing? Living wood. I swear I grabbed some more. Bam. Sure. You're stuck in... I need to put you into Morbin mode. That's what somebody called it. Morphing tool. Come on. Get into regular mode, please, buddy. There we go. Yeah. Morbing mode. Morbin mode, sorry. That's the meme, right? Morbin. It's Morbin time. Can I have you? Yee-hoo! Oh, that's a pretty big bounce. Okay, so if I set you up, say here, and then we go here, and you're bound there, right? Yeah, what if I point you to there? No, I want to point you there. Yeah, mana it up, buddy. And you're going to get your mana from there, right? Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Like I said, Botania's been around for so long, and it's still a mystery to TheAndrata how it all works. Do the thing. I command you to do the thing. What is going on here, buddy? That is everything. Yep. Mana Pearl, Mana Steel, Mana Diamond, Isnium, Mana Quartz, Ingot of the Skies. My friend, you're rude. Get out of here. Mana Quartz, Mana Steel, Mana Diamond, Ingot of the Skies, Isnium Ingot, Mana Pearl. So can we do the thing, please? There it goes. Oh, and I picked up. Gosh, son of a... It actually has to land on top. Oh, and then I pick up all of it. Okay, well. You know what? I'm not dealing with this. Open crate. I made an extra one. I'm not dealing with flubbing around with it, not wanting to place properly. Give me a hopper. I'm not gonna stand there and try and just toss things perfectly. There. Okay. Have at it, buddy. Drop everything in place. Craft the Mana Steel. Goodness gracious. All right. Oh, the sparks are working. That is perfect. That scared the bejesus out of me. Okay. It did. That sound was not expected. And it actually didn't use nearly as much mana as I thought it was going to. Let's go. All right. I'm not going to make you guys watch me do this 2 more times. We'll come back when we have it all. Yeah, all right, there we go. 4 Terrasteel ingots. I have a feeling that the mana that it was taking, because this has a spark on it, I should have removed the spark, TBH, because these guys still have their sparks on them, so I'm pretty sure it was pulling mana from these, because I don't remember these guys being that low. But it is what it is. It's fine. We'll refill them. It doesn't hurt too much. This worked great. So there we go. We got our Terrasteel, and now we can go ahead and use the Terrasteel to craft ourselves the what was our goal again? The portal to Alfheim. Yeah. We need to go ahead and get the portal to Alfheim going. So what we're going to need is the at Botania, the pillar thingy-mabobbies, the floating Madooties. I think I have a quest for it because I can't remember the name of them right now. These guys. Yeah. Natura Pylon. That's what it is. So we're going to need 2 total of these. And it's not going to be too difficult to make. We are going to have to teach the system how to make spirited crystals because we don't have this in the system just yet. But they're fairly simple. And we should have some Osiris god shards that we can use for this. And do you know how to make uranium dust? You didn't turn blue. So I'm going to say no. And we will pulverize you. So we're going to go ahead and you are a pulverizer recipe. This thing's starting to lag on me and I don't like it because it scares me. It means we have a lot of patterns in here. It's basically what it's telling me. When it starts to lag, it's like, hey, bruh, you're kind of a, that was lightning craft. You're kind of going a little crazy here with your crafts. But who wants to do manual work, you know? Apparently one of my blocks downstairs didn't get named. You look to be the assembly table, so I need to fix that one. Yeah, the PNC assembler. I don't see it anywhere in here. But that's okay. That's where we're doing our craft right here. So spirited crystals are good. Glimmering living wood, as we saw, is good. We can make that happen. We do need to make a mana pylon, so we're gonna have to make 2 of these, which should be fairly simple. Mana diamond, electrum plates, eternal crystals is okay. We can make 2 of these, it looks like. Yep. We're gonna be teaching the system some things. Okay, so you are this recipe, which is you. I just want the system to tell me if I have all the stuff. Tired of clicking around. Okay, so you are this recipe, and you are this recipe. Bam. And then you are this recipe, which is going to make an eternal crystal. Eternal crystal. That's you. And then I just need to get rid of you in there. Bam. Ender shards. We should have some ender shards from when we were in the end. I'm not going to have enough. Can we craft these? Is that a thing? Can I crush an ender pearl or something and get these? No, I'll just pop around in the end then and get some of this. It's just made with this ender ore, which is found again in the end. So I'll grab some of this stuff. We have the crystal shards because I broke down some of those crystals that were in the end, and we have the god shards now. God shards. Yeah, we have some Osiris, and Atom is somewhere around here. There we go. So we should have enough of all that. So I need to go get some ender shards from the end, and then that should theoretically be everything that we're going to need for this. This was our Ars enchanter, right? I'm going to have to upgrade to higher thing. Yeah. Okay. Well, now we know what I need to do. And next episode, we're going to come back. We're going to open up the portal to Alfheim. It's going to be fun. We're going to get all the stuff done. And then we're going to be able to get pixie shards, which we're going to be able to set up our automatic essence farmer and do all of the stuff that this is going to require. Because literally we can make all of this stuff. I'm going to have to teach the system this and this, but this is just radiant. Yeah, it's all fairly simple from this point. I'm not saying the pack is simple from this point, but our goals, our temporary goals at this point are going to be fairly simple. But anyway, that's it for today's episode. If you enjoyed, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it, and it really does help out the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Have a good one.